Hey everybody, I'm M-Chen and this is AI50. In this video, I'm going to be showing the functionality of my traffic program. And as you can see, I have to run a really complicated command, and the reason for that is because I downloaded 32-bit Python, but unfortunately, Tensorflow only works in 64-bit Python, so I downloaded a second version of Python. And then eventually, after posting a question in Stack Overflow, I found out I can type the location of my 64 version of Python, and then use -m and then run the program. So, as you can see, I'm running really complicated file location -m traffic gtsrb. And also I added some extra code just to make my program type out 0 ... like the file directories, just so I know that my program's actually working. Rest assured that I'll be getting rid of that in the actual program that I submit. Alright, now with that said, I'm gonna speed things up because my computer is incredibly slow and so it takes forever to iterate through these files. Alright, now I'm just gonna skip to the part where my neural network is actually beginning. And boom! I also programmed it to print out the model summary so you can see what's happening. So basically you do convolution, then max pooling, then convolution, then max pooling, then convolution, then max pooling. And the first convolution is 128 filters, while the second one has 64, and the third one has 32. And now for the activation functions. The first convolutional layer uses ReLU, the second convolutional layer uses CeLU, and the third convolutional layer uses ReLU again. And then we flatten, and then we go to the neural network. So the first neural network uses a sigmoid activation function and 256 nodes. The second neural network uses a soft sign activation function and 128 nodes. The third neural network uses an LU activation function and has 64 nodes. And the fourth and final neural network uses a softmax activation function with num categories or 43 nodes. Then the dropout rate for each of them is 0.2. And now that that's said and done, all that's left for me to speed this up by a lot. This original clip is actually almost 30 minutes long, which really shows you just how slow my computer is. I actually had to speed it up by 50 times for it to be reasonably fast. Anyway, as you can see, even though my neural network is sort of jumping up and down a little bit, it is consistently going upwards. I mean, it got to 0.55 in just the second epoch and 0.75 in the third epoch, so that's some pretty fast growth. Unfortunately, after that, it slows down a lot, which is what you'd expect, but at the end, it's able to reach 95%. Now that's pretty dang good, but not quite as good as my first ever run, which reached 96.38%. And that's that. I hope you liked watching my explanation of my neural network and also running it. This was a really fun project, and I really enjoyed getting to try out the various activation functions. Spoiler alert, exponential and tanh are trash. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next video.